Hey guys, we're on the second part of the tool. It is called the cup or the chalice off of the craft by Dorothy Morrison. And of course this is related to water. The directional is west, and of course the color is blue, and of course it's a female thing. And it got me pondering for a while after this. It got me pondering for a while about the whole Holy Grail, the Grail of all time. It got me thinking over and over and over on what really it is. Is it a cup? Is it a chalice? Is it a goblet? Is it a mug? Is it a jug? What is it? And it got me thinking for a long time, and it really got me, wow, it is actually, it could be the female womb. The female womb could be marked as the Holy Grail. It's the creator of life, hence birth. And it got me thinking a lot of things, plus the symbol for water is kind of like an upside down triangle, which is kind of what a female area is called. I'm not going to say the actual V word because not me. But anyways, just that's ponder of thought. Anyways, chalice. This is my chalice. I do not drink out of this. This is what I work with magically, hence the really tarnished, destructive looking, disturbed antique look. I happen to like this look. Every time I polish this and give it a good shine, I make a mess, and it's like, okay, there's a mess on there, I need to clean up again. So finally I'm like, you know what, I want to make this look like old and antique, and so here it is. When it comes to libations or celebrations or cakes and ales, I like to use a glass, kind of like a wine glass. I like to do that at a drinking. If I'm going to digest anything in this, from speaking from personal experiences, when I actually started, I thought that I should start with this and drink out of this and work with this, let this be the it thing. I notice when I have certain juices, it creates this acidic flavor, metal taste in my mouth. Not just because of my piercings, because of this. So I finally just said, you know what, I'm not going to drink out of this anymore. I'm going to drink out of glass only. Glass or plastic, whatever preference it is. Some people like to be very natural and like it wooden. Some people like to be metallic, metal. Some people like to do, eco-friendly ones. Whatever is your preference, it's your choice on what it is. Once you go out and searching for a chalice to work with, a cup, the best thing is to look into is, do you want to be practical and have one and work with only one? What is your preference on the texture of it? Some people like very Victorian dragons, over the top thing. Some people like simple. Some people like it metal. Some people like glass. You got to think of things like that. Plus, a lot of people like to think silver will be the really huge choice, and silver cups or chalices are very, very, very expensive. I looked into it, and the cheapest one I have found that is suitable to my needs was $250. I'm not going to go all out like that and be bankrupt because of just me one item. It might be a plus to be a silver thing, because silver is related to the moon. This is really related to moon. Moon's related to water. Here, did I say? But it's your choice. Right here, she has a little example of how to tame the cup in here in the chapter, and purchasing the tool and whatnot. It also talks about the understanding and the uses of the cup. When it comes to part 2, where it's talking about ingesting fluids from it, I like to use, like I said before, a glass, because I feel like glass is clean. I know it's clean. I can see it. Plus crystal clear. Water is clear. Most waters that I know are clear, except for certain ones around here, but I would consider waters being clear. So that's how I relate to it. The concentration is a huge must. I was really big on concentrating this chalice as well as the one I use. So I actually have 2. I was really big on it. What I use for this one versus what I don't use, or what I use for the other one is this one is actually given to the goddess, or the god, or both, or to whatever spirit, creatures, whatever it may be, I need to offer to them. I usually do that. I have actually used a love spell on this once for basically to catch Ryan. This was the one object that I used to help catch Ryan. One of the layers of capturing Ryan, which was really cool. I fill it up with cold water, spring water, tap water, and I fill it up with roses that I found off of a couple roses around here, and I put it in there, and I actually put a little bit of red dye into it, and I just basically just look over it like this and just like prayed to it come, and I poured it in front of me as if it was going to pour into the ground and grow in front of me. That's how I visualized it, and it was Ryan was coming his way to me. But yeah, be really big and meticulous on this. Remember, it is preference. It's not just because a book tells you to that you have to get that specific one. It is all about preference because you're going to be working with it. You got to get comfortable with it. If you're really down in luck and money, a regular jar or a mason jar or a cup, just be realistic to you and your views and how you feel if it's magical, because everything is magic. To my eyes, everything is magic. Plastic, glass, metal, cardboard, whatever it be. It all was created from Mother Nature, at least one point. So yeah, after this will be the whole entire exercising and working with this, and I have not used this exercising tool with this. I have not used any of this, which is pretty much going to be the first time ever, and it's going to be nerve-wracking for me. So bear with me, people. Till then, thank you for watching and continuous with the story and continuous with this series with me. I'll see you then. Blessed be.